Hey everyone, it's Janan German, Charleston's concierge realtor, and I'm here with another amazing guest that I want to introduce you to. I'm here today with Brittany Chavez, and she is the owner of Brittany Chavez Photography. She is an award-winning Getty Image contributor, and we're excited to have her as a local content creator here in the Charleston area. I am a concierge realtor here in town, and what that means is I do my best to bring the best and the brightest that Charleston has to offer to my clients and friends that are moving to the area or who already live here and need to know about the amazing resources and wonderful people to help make their lives amazing here in town. So one of the things I wanted to highlight was the fact that you are an amazing photographer here and you do content creation. So let's pull back the layers a little bit and find out a little bit more about you, Brittany. Tell me about yourself and what brought you to Charleston.
Perfect. I moved here 2 years ago now, just this month from Denver, Colorado. Yes. And I am, besides a photographer and content creator, I'm also a flight attendant and a nanny. I live a busy life.
Well-rounded.
Yes, all the things. It lets me meet a ton of people, lets me be involved in the community, it lets me serve in different ways.
I love as a real estate agent. I'm like you. I'm in a lot of things, meeting people. It's great.
Yes, exactly. And so a little about myself. We moved here, my husband and I. He works for Boeing, and I'm a flight attendant, so you could say we like aviation.
Connection.
Yes. And we have a little dog, and it's just the three of us. Nice. And we love it here. We love it.
Charleston is amazing.
Totally. Right? And a year ago, 13 months to be exact, I picked up a camera and I have not looked back.
Wow.
I have just hit the ground running.
You've done amazing. I've seen some of your work. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
As I mentioned before, you're a Getty Image contributor. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, definitely. So you have to apply. You send in a portfolio, you send in some examples, and Getty decides, you know what? This is something that we can use, or this is something, a little worth our time. And all that means is I can take pictures of anything, anyone, everything, send it into Getty, and if they choose to publish and use it, and kind of like stock photos. Concert photography is my specialty.
Concert photography, and we have a lot of concerts here in town, especially Daniel Island at the Credit One Stadium.
Kind of every kind of photography. I haven't really found my niche, which I guess is not a bad problem to have, because people are like, will you do this? Yes, I will. I'll try. I'll learn all the things. I'm still learning. It's something, it's a hobby that I think I'll grow with.
Always evolving, and that's how we should be,
Yes, definitely. So I do everything, family photos, I do portraits, I do concert photography, events, weddings, which is how I got into content creation. And a lot of people don't know what that is as far as the wedding industry goes.
And Charleston has a ton of weddings. I have a lot of clients that move here after they get married in one of our beautiful venues here in town. So tell me a little bit about what inspires you to do your photography.
You know what? I have never, ever said, and I don't think I've heard anyone else say, I have too many pictures of my loved ones.
Right.
I've never heard anyone say that.
Those memories last forever.
They're priceless. They're timeless. I love taking pictures. I've always been kind of the one behind the camera, and everyone's like, oh, Brittany will take it. Give Brittany your phone. And that's kind of just
everyone has a family photographer who knows how to frame it just right.
I thought, do they just like me? Are they just my family? And then I have heard I have a good eye, and that's one of the biggest compliments as a photographer that you can get. And making your clients and customers just feel so comfortable is just so important to me.
I'm already feeling so comfortable with you right now, so that's amazing.
Thank you.
That's amazing. So you mentioned concert photography, wedding photography. What other areas as far as content creation are you excited about?
I'm super excited. I'm getting more into branding. I'm working with some great local companies. Just amazing opportunities here, whether it's fashion, clothing. I did Charleston Fashion Week last week.
Ooh, yes, that's cool.
And that was just an experience of a lifetime.
I can only imagine.
And I can't wait for next year. People are already talking about it. We just wrapped up a week ago, one of the biggest events.
Huge here in Charleston. So, I mean, we can't imagine what's next for you.
You know, I see myself just taking this to
blue sky.
I mean, there's no limit. I'm so excited. I have met amazing people in this process, and it's all about networking. It's who you know, and it's getting in there and figuring out, you know, what is my specialty going to be? Am I going to be known for, you know, Brittany does fashion? Am I going to be known? Brittany does concerts and events and weddings. And like I said, with the content creation, a lot of people don't know what that's all about. Creation as a photographer, videographer, is kind of wrapping up those into one easy, simpler type of media.
Right. As a business owner, it's not easy.
No,
it's a lot. You got a lot of irons in the fire, and you want to focus on the business part of the business, and you need someone like you to help.
Yeah, definitely. And times have changed. People are not super excited about watching your 15-minute wedding recap video anymore. We know social media has taken over.
Our attention spans are smaller because we want to spend time interacting.
And I always like to say that, you know, I'm not replacing a photographer. I'm not replacing a videographer. You still need those. They offer amazing services, and we have amazing photographers and videographers in the Charleston area.
Oh, tons. A lot of competition.
There's a ton.
Does that worry you ever?
You know, it doesn't, because you're going to find the person that fits you. And sometimes you meet a client and I think, you know what? I know someone that's better for you.
Right. And different situations can warrant different eye.
Exactly. And these events go beyond, you know, a paycheck or money. This is one of the most special days of your life. And you have to find the person.
I can tell your heart's in it. That's the best part.
Content creation. All I'm doing is I am being your social media best friend. I am that maid of honor, except I'm not in your wedding, because I'm not going to miss a single thing. You don't want to rely on that one picture taker. I want to be there behind the scenes, getting all those little details, because you know all your besties on Instagram, they want to see your nails, they want to see your shoes.
The candid moments are the absolute best. My family hates me because I'm the candid queen. I'm taking the pictures when the meatball is going into the mouth, and you know those things that you don't want to forget.
Right. And those blurry, grainy, quick editorial style photos and videos and clips and TikToks and reels. That's what's
so formal.
And it's what people want to see, you know, and
more real.
And it makes you feel like you're there. There's a lot of people that didn't get to make your wedding or didn't make the cut. We know how expensive the industry's gotten. And content creation is kind of bridging gaps.
The eyes.
Yes.
Those folks. That's amazing.
It's such an amazing opportunity. I love being part of it. The vendor community here, the wedding industry here it's
phenomenal. I know a lot of wedding vendors, wedding event planners. I mean, it's one of the #1 destinations in the U.S., if not the world.
The world.
Charleston's amazing.
#1 for bachelorette parties, which I do content for that, which people don't think about. You know, not everyone has the money to splurge on a huge ordeal, but guess what? Little social media clips all pieced together, you can make anything
it look amazing.
Amazing, exactly. So that's content creation, I guess, in a nutshell.
Well, I appreciate you sharing that, because a lot of people forget those small details and how important that is, and to have someone to have that as their specialty, that's so needed, so necessary, and I think that's your niche.
I do love it. I do love it.
That is your niche.
And you can use it. It doesn't have to just be for weddings. Like I said, bridal showers, which is related to weddings. But I also have people calling me for events, projects, commercial projects, before and after.
Birthday parties, even. Any of those special moments where you need someone just to be there to capture it.
Exactly. And I love being able to walk in somewhere and tell everyone, put your phones away, put them down, enjoy the moment, live it. Grandma, mom, dad, you know, just enjoy this, because it flies by.
These moments go quickly.
They go so quick. And how amazing to hire someone to do it for you.
That's awesome.
And then you're not, who's sending this and who's doing this?
And
you send who took that picture? Exactly. And why isn't mom in this picture? Because mom's always behind the camera.
That's just how it goes. Everybody gets to participate.
Yep.
That's phenomenal.
It just bridges this gap, and I have just fallen in love, and the community has accepted me.
And that's what Charleston's all about. We're warm, we're welcoming, we're friendly, and it's amazing to have someone like you here in our community offering these amazing services. So just to kind of wrap things up really quickly, tell us how we can get in touch with you and what's the best way to reach you.
I love Instagram, and I know some crowds are like, really? That's how you like to be reached? I get to show you every part of me on my Instagram. I love it. It's right there. Brittany Chavez Photography.
Brittany Chavez Photography.
Yep, and that's the same name as my website. Like to keep things easy. And my website showcases everything, my portfolio, my prices, my schedule.
Gorgeous website.
So that's just kind of the best way to reach me. And I live on Daniel Island, so if you see me around, say hi. You ask me what I'm doing. You'll usually find me with a camera. You're not interrupting me. That thing goes everywhere. And
that's why it's so special for me to present wonderful people like this that's in our community, that is here, part of our lives here in Charleston. So if you want to find out more, be sure to check out Brittany Chavez Photography on Instagram. And of course, contact me, Charleston's Concierge Realtor, for any of your real estate needs.
Thank you so much, Janan. It was wonderful talking. Yeah, thank you.
Great.